Hey guys, Crusnik X here with another Final Fantasy XIV video. This is the first of two videos I'll be doing on the Elder Primal Odin. This video will cover the first instance where you can encounter Odin, the level 50 fate known as Steel Rain. Now, I couldn't be there to get the footage due to my job, so I was sleeping during this entire time. Thankfully, this footage comes to us courtesy of EnigmaXero, aka Cecilia Valentine, who was gracious enough to record the footage of her run with Odin, alongside Alex Swan and Red Viper. Now, how the Steel Rain fate works is that after a maintenance, a 72-hour window is open, during which Odin can spawn at any time. After this first fate ends, the window restarts, but the first 36 hours are a cooldown, during which he will not appear. This process repeats until the next maintenance occurs. Adding to the challenge, Steel Rain has 12 possible spawn points across all 4 areas of the Black Shroud, and it will only appear on the minimap. When the event begins, the weather in the Shroud, except for New and Old Gridania, will change to the weather shown, which is known as Tension. It's not to be confused with fog. The location of the fate must then be sought out manually, as it does not show up on the main map until you get close enough. This is one of the hard parts of the Steel Rain fate, because it doesn't show up on the main map, just the minimap. Now, despite the event level, the level of Odin himself varies. If Odin is defeated, he will be 1 level higher the next time he spawns. If the fate fails, he'll be 1 level lower. The fight is vastly more demanding than a regular fate, and it is always advised not to challenge Odin alone. You keep this in mind. You should never engage until a considerable number of players have arrived. My advice, anywhere between 30 to 50 people should be at this fate before you even think about taking on Odin, as his attacks do considerable damage and he is likely to wipe a small group with relative ease. It's also advisable to spend this time building a party, because chances are you are going to die, and a solo player will most likely not be raised in a timely manner, if they're raised at all. Building a party also allows contribution scores to be pooled and grants the use of a limit break, which will be crucial for the end of the fight. Once enough people have gathered, tanks can engage Odin while he's surrounded and zerg down. Preventing him from excessively moving or changing direction will alleviate the death toll. Kiting especially makes the fight much more chaotic. Odin will continuously deal area of effect damage and apply debuffs throughout the fight, including slow, vulnerability up, petrification, bind, and damage over time, in the forms of attacks like Hall of Stone, Hall of Sorrow, and many others. As such, dodging is highly advised. One particular move that should be swiftly dealt with is Gungnir. This is where Odin will thrust a spear into the air that is targeted on a single player. Where it lands, a large area will be bound and debuffed until the spear is destroyed. The bind can be cleansed off of your party members, allowing them to damage the Gungnir as well. Eliminating Gungnirs from the field is an important part of the fight, especially if you'd rather not risk getting near Odin himself. Once he reaches about 5 HP, Odin will stop moving and begin to cast his final move, Zantetsuken. It's a 30-second cast, and if it completes, the fate will fail and all players within it will be instantly killed. Any player with an offensive limit break should attempt to use it, as the cast may be interrupted or the user killed. The caster limit break is less powerful, but it beats not using it at all. Successful completion of Steel Rain with a gold rating will earn you the achievement Uncut. Completion with a silver or gold rating will also yield tokens called Odin's Mantles that can be exchanged for Odin's armor, helm, and sword, as well as chocobo barding modeled after his steed, Sleipnir, all of which cost 5 mantles each. Additionally, 4 mantles are used in the recipe for the housing trophy furniture Dark Divinity Falleth, although the blacksmith crafting the item must win the mantles personally. Interestingly enough, Odin will occasionally take the appearance of one of the server's adventurers, whose name will appear as a tag next to his own. That player in question is the one who got the final hit on Odin during the last Steel Rain Fate spawn. With that being said, I wish you all the best of luck in taking on Odin, and I hope to see you around the battlefield sometime. But until then, that's it for this Crusnik X video. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed it. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button below, be sure to turn on notifications, and be sure to subscribe to me. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, feel free to hit the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next Odin episode. And click here to watch the previous episode of Final Fantasy. Until next time, Crusnik X, signing out.